Dad was a little tough on me when it came to sports. Yeah, I remember seeing this back-to-school special, not the one where Scott Baio's a drug addict, but the one where little Ricky Schroeder plays baseball, but his father isn't in the stands, and little Ricky is sad. Well, for me, it wasn't like that at all. Dad was at quite a few of my games. I would have preferred a little neglect sometimes. Given my complete lack of athleticism, I guess I can't blame him, but sometimes it got to be a little much. For instance, the time I was in right field and a ground ball single was hit to me. I could hear him yelling at me in the stands, "Attack the ball!" Right. Attack the ball, get down on one knee, so if it misses your glove, it hits your body. So I do. I attack the ball and get down on one knee. About 5 feet to the left of the ball. The single turns into a triple. The next thing I hear is my father running down the bleachers past every parent yelling at me the whole way. "Hey, Christopher! What are you doing out there? How many times have I told you to keep that ball in front of your body? Never let it get past you! Come on!" Next thing I hear is my coach yelling at me from the dugout. I was getting it from both sides. I didn't even look at them. I just stood there, hoping to God the ball would stay away from me for a while. Not only was I nervous that I'd screw up again, but my vision was blurred because of the tears in my eyes. He was my hero growing up. Funny, generous, terrifying. He could have been a sports broadcaster or a columnist for a sports page. He could talk for hours about any sport. The players, the statistics, the history, the strategies. I mean, he would take a slow-moving game like baseball and make it the most exciting and fascinating 3 hours of your day. Christopher, watch this. George Brett's looked at 2 called strikes across the inside corner of the plate. So now Carlton's going to throw him a slider that's going to break to the outside, and Brett's going to swing right through it for strike 3. Strike 3. Told you. My love of sports grew through watching them rather than playing them. You see, I learned early on that my role as a participant in organized sports is hard on my teammates, hard on my family, and especially hard on my self-esteem. My role as a spectator of organized sports, however, is easier on everybody. That's right. Playing sports, bad. Watching sports, good. So I did. And I do. But even that has created problems in my adult life I never dreamed possible as a kid. Her. You would rather watch a stupid football game than spend time with me! Me. It's the Super Bowl! Yeah. That was mistake number 1. Now, before I go any further, I want to tell you my wife is a wonderful woman. If you know her, she's beautiful, she's charming, she's funny, she's smart. She does have her blonde moments. For instance, when I told my wife that Kobe Bryant graduated from Lower Merion High School, which happens to be the same high school my mother graduated from, my wife said, "You're kidding! Kobe Bryant? Did she know him?" Yeah, hon, Kobe's 62 years old. He's a phenomenon! When we moved in together, my wife's father took her aside. He said to her, "Allie, please give him his sports." Well, that advice has been tested more times than a third-year med student. I'm a guy. I like to watch sports. You fucking Rika! You know, I don't think it's asking too much. She knew what she was marrying into. She knew the life. I made no bones about it. All right, look, the year breaks down like this. April, May, June. You got basketball and hockey playoffs plus the start of baseball season. July, August, baseball season only. So if the Phillies game isn't on the satellite, we go out. September through December. College football Saturdays, pro football Sundays, plus the baseball playoffs and World Series in the middle of it. Don't even talk to me. I'll see you at Christmas. Now, in January, you have what I call the weeknight window. I only need my weekends free to watch the NFL playoffs, so plan accordingly. Now, that leaves the Monday after the Super Bowl, all the way to the third week in March when the NCAA basketball tournament starts. That's like 46 days, including weekends, in which I'm completely free. What's the problem? Let me give you a typical evening at the LaPree house, okay? Now, she comes home from work, I'm watching the game. Now, she immediately begins to vent, as she calls it, whine, as I call it. Now, I fancy myself a pretty terrific husband. Why is that funny? I mean, seriously, because, you know, other guys would just want to say, I don't want to hear it. I've had a busy day as well, and now I'd like to relax with the game. But not me. I can listen to her and watch the game at the same time. Oh yes, ladies, it's possible. Well, my boss yelled at me, and it just makes me feel so small. And then all the other girls just get together and gossip about me. I mean, it's just like that movie, Heathers. And then, forget it. What? I'm listening. No, you're not. You're watching your stupid game. Well, I can do both. What was the last thing I just said? I hate when you do that. You always think you get me. You're talking about you and your boss, Heather, going to see a movie. I hate it when you choose sports over me. I'm not choosing... Where are you going? Come back here. Tell me about your day. Damn it. Well, that was shitty of me. I mean, she obviously needed someone to talk to, and I just... Whoa, whoa! How'd they get a guy on third?